It's the women's season, and you are here at the home of Sport News, Sport Maestros TV.
Correct.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
So we're going to take a break now. See you in. Welcome back, guys. And yes, we are here at Sports Maestros TV. I'm the Blow, your favorite host. And of course, we have Wale here. We have Radik. Radik, don't be jealous. But today, we are going to be discussing the Super Falcons.
Yeah.
As we all know, I can't be the only person excited here, am I?
I am. I'm very much excited.
Oh, okay. So let's talk about Nigeria.
Yes, it's interesting times for the Super Falcons. We've had 2 matches at the World Cup, and we are glad at the results we got in those 2 games. Against Canada, it was gritty, it was gutsy, but in the end, we grounded out a result.
Yes.
And that's for me, it's very important that going against a team with the pedigree of Canada, we're able to read the match well. We're able to play out our game plan, and then we got the result that we wanted. Against Australia, it's on Australia with our, with our sheer power, our physical strength, our athleticism. So so I think for us, we've got something going on well at this World Cup. I'm just excited.
I think the fact that we didn't win anything in the African Nations Cup was an eye opener for the girls.
And a blessing too.
It was a blessing, because that was what brought about the spirit in this World Cup. We've seen ourselves. We can't go below where we are. That was the lowest. In an African Nations tournament, African Nations tournament that we were used to winning almost all the time, and we didn't come first. We didn't win silver. We didn't win bronze. So it was a really eye opener for the girls, and you can see that in this tournament. They go into the match wanting to get a result out of every game. I was really proud of them against Canada.
And here is the thing for me. Just like you said, we've got a lot of things going on well for us, especially when we play at the World Cup, maybe the World Cup or at the Olympics.
Yeah.
Because we stand head and shoulders above other African teams.
Sure.
If you look at the Super Falcons in terms of experience, we've been at every World Cup.
Every single one.
This is the 9th edition. This is the 9th time we'll be there. We've been at every AFCON. As a matter of fact, whichever statistics you want to quote, we have won 11 out of 14 or 9 out of 12 of the AFCONs that we've had. So we've never finished below semi-finals, below 4 at the AFCONs. So you look at that, the pedigree of the team. You look at the quality of the players that we have at the moment. Onome is a history maker. She's at her 6th World Cup. Assistant Oshola is a 5-time player of the year. So you see, it's a mix of youth, experience, newcomers, old hands, desires in the team. Would you believe?
Yes.
But she's not in the first 11. So you see, anytime I expect that she will come into the game as the tournament progresses, she will come with fire, because that's the quality that she has. So we've got a lot of good players who are not getting game time yet, but will come in and have quality. Assistant came off the bench, got a 3rd goal. So I expect to be seeing more and more of that as the tournament progresses.
Okay, Radik, do you think we have hope to win the
No,
tournament?
this is not the first time. If we qualify out of the group, it won't be our first time of qualifying out of the group. We did that in 2019, the last World Cup. We did that also in 1999 when we got to the quarterfinals. So we are used to getting out of the group. Now, what we want to know is, can we go further?
All right.
If we get to the quarterfinal this World Cup, it will be our best performance. Forget the fact that he said we got to the quarterfinal in 1999. There wasn't a round of 16.
That's true.
But now we have a round of 16. Last year we had the last one World Cup we had a round of 16. So this would be the best for us if we can go beyond that second round. And I think we have what it takes. we have the physicality, we have the experience. We have Azizat who plays for Barcelona. Barcelona has won the Champions League this year. Won the Champions League 2 years ago. We have players in Atletico Madrid. We have players in big clubs out there. So definitely we can finish well. But I think we should take it a match at a time. We need at least a draw in the final game. We don't want to drop the ball in the final game. The confidence, we shouldn't be overconfident.
And as to underrate Ireland. And here's the thing, Radik, Deblo, we were saying this before we came up. And for me, it's also one of the things that you've mentioned, that we are not just playing in Europe, but we are playing at decent outfits across Europe. A lot of our players are plying their trade in Spain. Some are in the US, and when you talk about US, you're talking about the powerhouse of women football. So we and they are not just playing in those places. They are also a very important member of an integral part of their respective clubs. So we see players who are good. Then we have a coach too, and I dare say a coach who knows his onions. He's been in the women game for a long time. Randy Wardrum. He's been with the national team too for some time. So he can bring his technical expertise. He can bring it to the team. So for me, I think we've got a lot of things going. Okay. But a match at a time will be the best approach to the World Cup.
Great. So let's talk about the other African contenders.
Okay, the other African contenders.
Yes, let's talk about,
right now, it's looking a little bit good for Morocco.
Okay.
But I think we should start from South Africa because South Africa won the Nations Cup. I think South Africa has been having issues because of experience in this World Cup. But if you look at the first game, they lost out in the 90th minute. Sweden beat them 2-1.
Yeah.
It was 1-1 till the 90th minute. I think an experience had a huge role to play in that. If you've been to the World Cup more than once, a few times, you know that at that point,
it's just gamesmanship.
Yes, game management. That is when you need to defend with your lives and look for just that one counter. And if you cannot get that counter, at least end the game with a draw. They would have gotten the point.
And then they threw away a 2-goal
lead against Argentina. You were leading 2-0. And all of a sudden you lost it. So I think experience has a huge role to play. They have what it takes to win their third match because they'll be playing against Italy. They have what it takes, but do they have the self-belief? Do they believe in themselves? I think it's left to be seen.
Okay.
Morocco lost heavily against Germany. And then they repaired the damage a little. A slim win against South Korea earlier in the day. Against Colombia, I don't know. The African side of me is saying, yes, Morocco can do it. Morocco can do it, But I think perhaps they left it a little too late.
Yes.
That heavy loss to Germany would come home to us.
And if Colombia was safe, it would have been a different story entirely.
Colombia would lead the match.
Even with 6 months, Colombia loses the match. Because if Colombia loses the match, it means Morocco will also be on 6 points.
And Germany
will most likely
almost certainly
South Korea. South Korea. So it will now come down to goal differences, goals scored.
Before it will end.
So it's going to be a difficult game.
And 6 goals already. I think Morocco, it's their first time. They've had a decent run. They can just give in their best against Colombia, and let's see how it turns out.
Oh, okay. So sentiments aside now, which of the African countries do you think will make it today?
Sentiments aside, I think it's only
Nigeria.
But right now, Zambia is out.
Sentiments aside.
Zambia is out.
Good experience for Zambia. 10 goals. Hopefully they get to score again.
They went there to enjoy themselves.
5-2, 5-0 losses. Hopefully they get to score a goal and celebrate widely.
Yeah.
Social media have been abuzz because as start to remove their shirt. Perhaps every Zambian player should just remove their shirt and give us something to talk about in the World Cup.
I remember when they got to the tournament, their coach said they are not just coming to the tournament to participate. They are coming to fight.
Yeah, we agree. We agree.
All right, on the final note now, guys, Who do you think are the title contenders here?
The usual suspects.
I'll put them in two buckets.
Okay.
USA have won 4 times
4 times, yes.
of the last 8 editions. Japan has won.
Norway
Norway, but
has
for me,
won.
I don't see Norway as that strong anymore.
Germany have won twice.
Germany have won twice. So I would say USA, Japan, Germany. I see a lot of but I also see a lot of imaginations. I think Spain will have a decent run. I think Sweden too will have a decent run. I always fancy England, whether male or female. You know, I always fancy England. So I also put them in the mix. And then I see the quality of France and Netherlands. If you ask me, I think this will be a European tournament.
Okay.
I believe so. I believe so too. The usual suspects, USA, Germany, like you said. England also will be in the mix. Even though they've had injury issues and they came into this tournament not bringing the players they would have loved to bring. Netherlands also, they got to the final last year only to be defeated by
last edition.
The last edition only to be defeated by the USA. You know, and you can see that they are an European powerhouse. You know, England are the European champions, so we fancy them going a long way. But Colombia are really pulling the strings in this tournament, and they are difficult to beat. I would love to put Brazil in the mix, but you know, the first 2 matches have not really shown that they intend on going for
Japan.
Yeah, Japan. You know what the thing Japan has going for them is you can't really say these are the star players. They play as a collective. They play as a team. So it's a team game for them.
Yeah.
You know. So I fancy if I'm to pick.
Yeah, but we have to pick a team.
No, I want to pick a team.
Oh yeah.
Let me go with Netherlands.
All right.
If you were to go with
I'm not narrowing it down. I just want to stay with the pool.
Okay, all right, guys. So, sentiment aside now, guys. Which of the African countries do you think will make it out of the group? Let's know your take in our comment section. Do not forget to like this video, subscribe, follow us on Instagram at Sports Maestros TV, the home of sport news. We love you guys. See you next episode.
Bye.